Maybe all of this shouldn't bother me like it does, but it does. Neuroscience has shown us that neither colors nor sounds exist outside of our brains. Furthermore, I've come to understand that all matter is merely energy condensed to a slow vibration, that we're made up of stardust and literally contain the universe, that our bodies are miraculous machines of phenomenal complexity, made up of multiple trillions of molecules, each vibrating with its own intelligence. And don't you ever wonder if that light at the end of the tunnel as we're dying thing is nothing more than us being pushed through another birth canal? I'll be fine in a minute. I spend all my writing sessions confessing transgressions and striking them out. I try to take seriously acts of language. Try to write myself right. Not because I want to say something, but because I have something to say. I don't make friends with my writing. It's slightly out of my control. And you, the reader, play no part here. This is a private matter. There are poems in me that paper can't handle. Polished gems of observation, shining and diamond hard. But I kill them in their cribs. Slash precise lies into my notebooks, foregoing all truth and beauty, and give voice to monsters. I'll be fine in a minute. Shed the night, grind the coffee, get behind the mule. I've done 30 years at the same job, and I'm not sure if I can do 30 more days. When my shift is over, I take off my shoes in the parking lot and clap them together like chalk erasers so I don't carry one speck of that mess home with me. I think it's time for a career change. I'm studying to be a deacon in the church of the disembodied spirit of Kurt Cobain. It's a flickering torch, but I'm carrying it. And if that doesn't pan out, I've procured an old felt hat and a dented tin cup, and I've crafted a cardboard sign reading, "My mother loved me, but now she's gone." I'll be fine in a minute. Sometimes I feel like a man trapped in a man's body. Beneath this well-rendered surface beats a heart brilliant with confusion. I have ironclad scruples and a willingness to violate them. My heart engages in acts that my head stands against. Clearly the heart is wild and yearns to be free. That's why our ribs are cages. The heart is not a metaphor. No, the heart is a metaphor. My heart is a brightly fletched arrow trembling in its rest as the tension of the bowstring grows too great to bear. No, my heart is a smoky grave village with a cackling raven chained to a post in the main square. No, yes, my heart is a cackling raven. I'll be fine in a minute. The cold weight of the crown. I don't know if it's Tuesday or Shreveport. Everyone answers my text with WTF. What the fuck does WTF mean? I've been taking the wrong dreams to bed with me at night. The fan in my room sounds like someone crying, so I turn up the radio. And the next 3 songs make me cry. I search all 1,200 square feet of the house for my wife, and I find her at the kitchen table crying, counting the beads on her abacus of disappointment. She tells me we've forsworn our dreams. Sometimes I don't know I'm crying until I notice my terrier bitch dancing at my heels. What am I crying about? I have a library and a garden. I'll be fine in a minute. I've been trying to be where I am, to be stubbornly interested in the present moment, not to reconstruct what has just happened. I've tried sitting with mindfulness, quietly still, and knowing my breath, but I can't seem to hold on to my here-nowness. I've made some strides lately. For whole minutes at a time, I've been able to maintain the insight of non-self, and loving kindness. I've been making demo tapes of the new me, but everyone seems to like my old stuff better. I've interacted with 27 people today, and not one of you recognized me as the Buddha. I'll be fine in a minute. I was half a country away when my papa died, unable to get home. As he was conveyed to his resting place, I left my post and sat alone in the barracks, trying to feel the weight of 1/6 of a coffin. I shared a Dr. Pepper with my granny on her 84th birthday, perched on the edge of her hospital bed, and when she died later that evening, I was outside smoking. The night before we buried my dad, I flicked lint from his collar as he lay in his casket and told him some things I should have told him sooner. I tried to talk to my mom at the very end as she was borne away on snow-white wings, but found myself singing an Appalachian spiritual. Oh, come, angel band, come and around me stand. Oh, bear me away on your snow-white wings to my immortal home. Bear me away on your snow-white wings to my immortal home. Because when I forget how to talk, I sing. And when I forget how to sing, I mumble. I'll be fine in a minute.